Well, good morning, guys. Thought we would do mana tombs today because it's the daily heroic. So I'm just playing my Shockadin today. These boys are really pumping out damage. So yeah, I love playing my Shockadin. It's really fun build. It's slightly suboptimal, really, but that just means you need to have slightly better armor to do slightly less damage than other classes. But that's kind of okay because it's still a lot of fun to play. I'm second on damage, which isn't too bad. I'm using Sanctity Aura and Greater Blessing and Wisdom here, so these seem to all help. Kind of interesting. On most mobs I'm using what am I using? Well, the bog standard what's it called? Yeah, we have to remember to stop DPS on this boss, or as he nukes us. Yeah, I'm using Seal of Righteousness.
Stop attacking.
I'm not entirely sure why he was attacking me there, but
Stop attacking.
oh! I'm attacking because Consecration, I think. Oh, that sucks. I won't use Consecration then again.
To the void. Once more.
I don't think anyone can diss, so I'm just going to greed these things. Yeah. Shockadin's really good, but you need to obviously create a bit of a build where you're using quite a lot of mana regeneration. So I've currently got, wow, 1,332 mana regen. That seems a bit high. Don't know why it's that high. Oh, because I'm eating. Yeah, ordinarily it'd be 132 right now. I've also got mana food for longer boss fights. But yeah, I'm doing about 95%, maybe 90% of the damage that the mage is doing. And my gear isn't even that amazing, so I'm trying to get better gear, basically. Also thinking about trying to get some spell haste. I'm actually saving up for some really nice spell haste bracers that I'm trying to make. The material costs are kind of insanely high for them, but still. I kind of want to see if, I don't know, 1 or 2% increase in the number of spells I can cast. Obviously it's going to use more mana, but it seems like a really good idea. Because, I don't know, it's like 12 seconds on my Holy Shock and that does quite a lot of my damage. Yeah, pots I'm using fairly cheap ones, using this which boosts my damage by spell power by 24 and critical spell strike by 24 as well, so that's quite good. Very cheap, it's only like gold. And I'm also using the mana regeneration, 16 mana per 5, which again really helps because allies are quite mana intensive. I don't want to be drinking constantly. I don't mind drinking between fights, but you know what I mean. Thirsty boys. Of course, I actually give the tank a bit of a boost in terms of damage and threat holding because I've got my Sanctity aura. But I don't think the tank has that ordinarily. No. So that makes it easier for him to hold threat. Here's the thing, with Seal of a Crusader, kind of increases all holy damage that someone takes. Also increases weapon skill. So, because everything is holy here, you kind of get a 3% hit bonus on everyone attacking the mob. So it actually increases everyone's DPS by, well, 3% crit. It's pretty nice. I'm specifically talking about this talent here, Improved Seal of a Crusader. Now, normally Ret Pellets have that, but obviously I'm kind of going down the Ret and Holy Tree, so I'm going down to Holy Guidance, basically. Yeah, man, Shockadins are actually quite viable, I think, in PvE as well as PvP. You just kind of got to stick with them because there's a bit of time where they suck when you don't have good gearing. Now, I don't have good gearing, but I'm trying to obviously get more good gear stuff. So, also, I do hate Mana Tomb sometimes. It's just a bit too long. There's just a bit too many mobs. You know, we're still near the beginning, you know. Done the first boss. Second boss is like a while away. So if you're wondering, guys, my Consecration is doing 45% of all the damage here. Holy Shock's doing about 16%. Then my Judgment of Righteousness, we can have a 16%. Because I've got my Seal, and the melee is only doing 5%. Because my melee weapon is basically all about the spell damage. Uh-oh. Oh! I thought it stopped attacking me. See, the thing is, I can always give myself a Holy Shock, which is an insta-cast heal. But I didn't, man. I think someone was on my screen. Alright, guys, I skipped ahead a bit. But yeah, we're going to kill this big beastie now, which is going to be fun. He does all kinds of weird things, like quakes and tremors and things. So, let's go, I guess.
Stun incoming.
May help heal a little bit, actually. Or maybe not, I'm stunned. That's it, so now I'm building up Blood Corruption on Seal of Corruption, which does good damage over time. And I prefer that for the boss because you get a nice constant stream of damage. I mean, I've had those boots before. I've got a little bit more spell power than my current boots, but they're kind of cloth, and I didn't really want to go cloth everything. Actually, I could really do with a nice pair of boots. Oh, that was damaging. Is this the problem with Shockadins? Because a lot of people don't really understand what they are or whatever, they think it's a bit strange. It's kind of really hard to get loot sometimes, because people are like, oh, why don't you go rat? Why don't you go do this and that and the other? And they're like, oh no, you can't roll for loot. So you just have to watch out for that, because people are kind of ignorant. Oh no, we lost our dear rogue. But I mean, I get it, right? Spell power for sort of casters is kind of makes sense, but other way to get around that is by basically getting a few more badges and stuff. So, for example, if you do a Crusade run, I forget how many you get, but you get a good 20 or 30 badges. So, literally doing Crusade or ZA is probably the best way of getting cool gear and badges. I actually need to go to ZA as a healer. That is the thing about Shockadins. They're actually very, very good healers, providing you take a few healy talents. Which I kind of have done, and there's no reason why you shouldn't. So you've kind of got the funness of being a Shockadin, but you can also go in and just do healing, which I quite enjoy too. Stunned. I mean, what I was doing before is I was trying to be a Shockadin and a tank, and that just wasn't working at all. But I was still collecting the gear. In fact, that's how I would kind of recommend you start. You know, if you're sort of leveling up a character, go for a tank initially and just get some of that gear. And if nobody else wants some spell power gear, just take it, you know. You know, the kind of thing that a mage might wear. Obviously, if it's plate, all the better, because you only really want to be taking stuff that's less than plate if necessary. Like, it's really good for some other reason. But yeah, I actually think when I get some spell haste, because everything's on a global cooldown, I think it should speed everything up, so I'll be able to do significantly more damage in less time. Which would be very nice. But yeah, I like my Shockadin. I've rearranged my talents a little bit. Basically, what I like to do is go left to right. This thing, Seal of Righteousness, is still doing 12% of my damage. So that's actually kind of quite a lot. Really CC those people. I think the final boss is over there, so we don't have that much more to go. Oh! Yeah, oh my gosh, these mobs do insane amounts of damage. I don't know if it needs to be interrupted or something. freaking horrible, man. Might just go for Divine Shield, because screw this, it's ridiculous. Stupid amount of damage, man. This is really stupid. Damn, that was... Yeah, horrible explosions there, man. So yeah, we're pretty much close to the boss. You know, it's so stupid, right? But... Again, silenced. It's really stupid because it's so hard to find mines in the game. I was kind of running around earlier. It's probably easier just to go to an instance and actually find mines than it is to actually run around the world. I'm trying to build up like 16 chromium bars, and at the moment what really sucks is I haven't found like any freaking chromium. I've got like 1 chromium bar from I don't know, a few hours of mining, probably. So that's just ridiculous. Apparently, you get a chromium bar after someone else has mined a node and it respawns. So yeah, I'm getting back from here, putting down my consecration and just letting him have fun with it. These things are kind of scary. So I took the last mine, so I think... Oh man, they took my mana! They're... Terokkar. He took our mana. Terokkar. Oh. Gonna have to rebuff everyone as well. Everyone's sort of died. Our pally friend can have a greater blessing of might. Now, this guy actually drops some decent stuff, and if it drops, like Warp Scarab Brooch, I'm just going to roll on it. 13 MP5 and the increase in spell damage and stuff is actually pretty good. Yeah, if you...
I have longed for a good adventure.
Here we go.
I have such fascinating things to show you.
Let's get this one down. Boss is kind of tricksy.
I have such fascinating things to show you.
So I can always help out with dispelling, which is another cool thing about taking a Shockadin. So the healer should be focusing primarily on healing.
I have such fascinating things to show you.
Oh, I don't really need that. I'm just gonna... I don't think we're dissing this time, so Ah, it's nice, but I can't use staffs. Shame. Have I even done the quest? I didn't even see, man. Oh yeah, I did get the staff. That's cool. Gonna double check in here. Yes. So that was a lot of fun, actually. Quite enjoyed that. Yeah, I think we did pretty well. Got some nice stuff. Anyway, guys, I think I'll leave it there. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.